everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to review my Chanel wallet, and I had some requests from you to give you my thoughts about this wallet. So if you're looking for this kind of review, please keep watching. So I got this wallet for my birthday this year in March, and I actually really started to use it sometime in June, July. I kind of kept it in storage for a while because I was still using my smaller card holders as wallets, and also I wanted to preserve its newness. I didn't really want to use it yet because it was such an expensive gift. I'm not big on changing wallets, so once I start using it, I keep using it, and then I only swap out maybe my cards if I'm changing to a smaller bag. So I actually use this wallet when I'm in Singapore because I use bigger bags, so this can actually go in. But for the weekend, I have a different wallet, and that has totally different kind of cards and cash. So I believe this wallet is from the Spring-Summer collection, and it's actually designed like a boy bag. It has the emblem right here and the chevron design. It comes with one zip where you can put some coins. It opens like this with one button, and it actually has 6 card slots right here and 2 slip card slots that you can just slip in receipts or cards or some business cards. It has one compartment where you can put your cash, or for me, I put all kinds of things. This is the way I use my wallet. I know it probably gives some people like, it's so awful, but keeping it real. I asked the sales associate what material this is made out of, and she told me it is aged calfskin, but really good quality one. So if you look up close, you can actually see the veining of it, and it's really durable. This wallet has been through hell and back, so it has held up pretty well. So for those who are curious, it came with the box, a velvety pouch to protect the wallet when you want to keep it in storage, the care card, and then of course the authenticity card. So I do have the receipt as well. My friend gave it to me because just in case I wanted to change it, but of course I didn't. The price of this leather good, it says small leather good, is 1,250 Singapore dollars. My handbags get used and occasionally gets a little bit of abuse because they get banged on the wall, they get overstuffed, or put on dirty floors. But my SLGs, especially my wallets, they actually see and feel the neglect and abuse. The way I use them is like as if I'm gonna toss them away tomorrow. I don't even want to do any close-ups on the wallet because I am so shy. But at the same time, I feel wallets and SLGs get more use than our handbags, so they do need to be fairly hardy. Anyway, let me tell you what I really like about this wallet. Firstly, it is freaking durable. Like I said earlier, this has seen my neglect and abuse, and I think the material that Chanel used for the aged calfskin is so tough. It almost feels like it can't tear. I mean, I have some corners which has rubbed off, and that's my fault. But to be honest, if you take care of this wallet, it's gonna last you a long time. I've been using this every day or for weekdays for the past 5-6 months. It's been tossed in my handbags, rolling and swimming around, tossed on tables to whatever. It's held up really well. Even on the inside where this part where you actually take out cards and put it in, the what do you call this, the slip, there's no folding of the leather, and I think that is really good because, I don't know, that's the first part that gets the most use because you always have to pull your cards out, and sometimes it's really hard to slip it back, so you're like digging into the leather. I have to say, I haven't seen any of the folding of that leather yet, so that's really good. Now the second thing is that I think it's very well made in the sense that all the stitching is perfection. There is no stitching that is like coming out, especially when they make the chevrons. You expect, because my fingernails are digging on it, it's scratching on something. None of the stitches along the entire wallet is even coming out, and I think that's a well-made wallet. And of course, it's really pretty. I like to use my card holders as wallets, and it's just like in the terrible shape. But for this, ever since I've gotten it, I feel like I've got something really nice to hold on to. For example, I could be carrying a plastic bag and I have this inside, and when I take it out, I'm like, but of course people will probably think like, fake, whatever. I like it as a pretty accessory because when I go out for lunch, I'll just carry this wallet and I'll just take my handphone with me, and this is pretty much all I need to go with. So yeah, pretty good. And finally, for the compartments, I think for me it's sufficient. It's got 6 card slots, the 2 additional slip pockets. I do put cards inside as well. I'm not the kind of person to use double cash slots. I think that's what you call them, because some wallets, they come with 2 sections, and I don't really need that, because to be honest, I feel that even if I'm paying for something and I get the receipt and I want to say put the receipt on one slot and then put the card cash on the other side, I don't have time, so I would just slip everything in one side, and it's really messy. So anyway, so I just put everything inside. I know it's really hard to find my cash, but to me it's an organized mess. I know if there are 2 cash compartments it would be more organized, but I don't know if I would find that as helpful, because I feel like I'm always in a rush, whether I'm paying for something at the cashier or I'm paying the taxi man, I need to get out. So I'm not going to take the cash and like put the cash here, take the receipt and put it here. I'm just going to shove it in my wallet and just get out, because I don't want people to be waiting. So having 2 slots, I don't know, I don't feel like that's a necessity. So for me, whatever Chanel has designed in terms of storage is good enough. So you're wondering if your currency can fit inside this wallet. I'm going to show you. So I've got some foreign currency right here. I've got a $50 Singapore dollar, 50 pounds, a 50 euro, a $20 bill. This is an Australian $20. This is an Indonesian rupiah. All the long notes that I could find. And then I've got a tiny one from Cambodia. So that's the tiniest. So in terms of putting all this money inside, it fits really comfortably. So $50, 50 pound, no problem. Singapore dollar, no problem. USD, $20 bill, 50 euros. That's definitely not a problem. And then this is a rupiah, which is slightly longer. It goes in really easily as well. So now I'm going to share a few things that I don't really like about this wallet. Firstly, it's really stiff. When I first got it, the wallet was really stiff. The material was just extremely tough, and because of that, I don't know, it feels not as nice to open and close. I know it's definitely gotten softer over time, and I know why it has to be stiff, because otherwise it won't last as long. I have another wallet here, and this is actually my Chanel wallet, and this is actually in lambskin. This material is super plush and soft, and it obviously, if I compare these two, and this I've had longer and I've used longer, it has seen more wear and faster wear compared to this. So I can understand and I can appreciate why it's stiff, but because it's so stiff, it's really just hard to get in and out of, like opening and closing it. You've got to like really close it. I find that it's tough. Like I don't know. I just wish it was just a tad softer. Now the second thing is the coin section. The size is just ridiculous. It is not meant for you to keep many coins. Probably just a few pieces. And for me, I always get coins. I don't know about you guys, but I always get coins. 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, and I just need to put them somewhere. So for my wallet, I need, of course, card slots, cash, and I need a pretty decent size coin section. So this coin section is just annoying. It's shaped like, I don't know, like an L shape, and it's really hard to get into the coins. And if you fill it up a little bit too full, it's really hard to close. So I've actually filled up several coins right now, and I can show you, it's like impossible to close if you've got too many coins and if you've got cards and cash. So if you're using the wallet like me, my life is in it, it's just a little bit irritating. The coin section is just not the friendliest. So I've got a big bag of Malaysian currency right here, which are the big old 50-cent coins, and it's about the same size as a 2 euro, a little bit bigger, and but the same width. So I'm just going to show you how many coins I've got inside each of these wallets. So for the Chanel, I've stuffed them all with the big ones. It's really hard to dig out. So I've got about 1, 2, 3. I've got 11 of these coins inside here. I'll show you the other Chanel wallet. The other Chanel wallet has 24 plus, I don't know what coin is that, but anyway, 24 of these 50-cent coins. So much more, and I could actually fit even more, but I just didn't want to. So in terms of coin compartment, putting 11 of these big coins inside was actually a little bit too much, because I had trouble closing the wallet already. But yeah, you could probably put maybe 8 of them to comfortably close the wallet. This one, no problem. I could fit even more, and even more, I could still close this with ease. And the third thing that I have a bit of like, sometimes I like it, sometimes it bugs me, is actually this 2 slip pockets, which I know it's convenient because you can just quickly slip your cards in, compared to the other kind of design, which I will show you, which I've already filled up, just to show you that 3 cards, you can actually slip in 1 more card inside right here. But this is actually a little bit inconvenient because you gotta dig your fingernails, and if you got a manicure, you gotta like, I don't want to dig it out. So it's not the easiest to get in, and it's not the easiest to pull out cards. This, of course, definitely gets rid of that problem because it's really easy to slip in, but things can fall out as well. Like I said earlier, I feel like I am always in the rush, especially at the cashier or in the taxi. I always feel that I'm rushing to get out of the cab or to move away from the next line so that the next customer can take over. So every time I'm taking the cash bag, and before I can feel like I'm gonna close my wallet, I throw the whole wallet into my handbag. And because I didn't close it, these things that are, let's say, like not slipped in properly, they fall out. They all come out and all into my bag, and I have to put them all back again. So I feel that there is, I don't know whether it's a design flaw or you just have to be more gentle with the wallet to use it to its full potential. Like I have to close the wallet, make sure it's all secure and nice before I put it back into my handbag. So it's not really designed for people who are like me, who like throw into the bag and go, because then you'd be like, everything's out. All these things will be slipped out of my handbag and I have to pack it in again. It doesn't happen all the time. It mainly happens when I just throw the bag in when it's not fully closed, or if I don't slip the card right into the corner right here, that's where it's 100% secure. But if you kind of like put it like this and it's not closed, you run the chance of it slipping out, or slipping out a little bit, and you've got to actually pack it back in. So it really depends, like right now my wallet is so full and so hard to close. Most likely I would just throw it into my bag, and the most likely things would be out of that slip pocket. Yeah, so I don't know, it's a pro and con, it's really convenient for you to put things there, but at the same time, if your wallet is overstuffed like what I've got right here now, it can be a bit of a pain. So I think your question is, would I buy this wallet on my own? And to be honest, if it wasn't a gift, I wouldn't have bought it. It doesn't fit what I need in terms of having compartments and a good compartment for coins. That's one of the few things that I look for in a wallet. So for me, this is my perfect wallet right now. It has pretty much the same kind of compartment, 6 card holders, a slip pocket inside, 1 cash compartment, and a huge section for coins. So this kind I like, and this kind of buckle makes it so much easier to close. You see, it's almost stuffed the same as this. I just did a comparison, just stuffed the same amount of cash. So let me show you. I've stuffed it with 26 pieces of cash, some receipts, some cards in the card slot, a ton of coins, like look at that, a ton of coins. There's a card there as well, and it's really convenient to close. There are 6 cards outside, 2 cards inside, and see, it is awfully bulky, but I mean, I didn't have to struggle. So for this, the amount of coins that I've got inside is much less, and the amount of things that I've got on the inside is also about the same. More receipts, but that has more cash. So this is the stiffness, and I think the way this kind of buckle is, it's really hard to close, and I find that pretty irritating. So I wouldn't repurchase this when it gets spoiled. It's a beautiful gift and I love my friend for giving it to me and I will continue to use it. But if anything happens to it, no, I won't buy it, and I would get this kind of design. This kind of design suits me better. So that's my quick thoughts about this wallet, and I hope I didn't put anyone off or offend anybody about this wallet. It's just that the way I use it, and like I said, I really abuse my wallets. I want it to work for me, and it has done that. It's just that I struggle with it because I have so much things and so much things that I want to put inside, so much coins, and I just want to say I'm not the kind of person to have a coin purse to put my coins inside. Like I said, I'll feel like I'm always in a rush. So definitely this doesn't get high points from me. It gets high points because it's so beautiful and it's so durable. But on functionality for my kind of lifestyle, not really there. So if you got any questions about this wallet, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye!